everybody, it's Tressa. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing really well. I decided tonight I'd do a cook supper with me. Lately I haven't done any videos because by the time I decide what I want to eat, it's like I'm too tired to film. But I've been waking up really, really early in the morning. And but tonight I'm really hungry for, I never made an actual dirty rice. And there's a mix you use. And I'm gonna make that, and I bought some fresh smoked sausage from our local market basket, if any of you are familiar with that store. But anyway, I missed you guys, and I thought this would be the perfect day. We're supposed to be like having really bad weather right now, but actually the sky's turning blue. It's crazy, the weather. Anyway, Ella's with me tonight, and we would grill something, but with the weather we can't. But I'm kind of like a barbecue meal, but I'm just gonna barbecue the sausage like slices. Anyway, it's gonna be good, and I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna make it. Here's my olive oil heating up. I actually just made a mess, so this is really hot because I had the stove on. I like to start with my, no, most people use the Trinity. Instead of the bell pepper, I use a jalapeno. And I've never made rice dressing with a little pork on camera before. So, and I've never used, I'll show you what I'm talking about. And this is my dad's secret. And my dad makes the best. Actually, he learned it from my mom. But it's it's called, and if you, it's a dressing mix. And it's actually made, and I know some people might get grossed out, but it's actually made with a little chicken liver, and it's really delicious. And the pork also gives it a little bit more flavor. And actually this is a leftover from a recipe Ella and I did the other day. It's a little bit of pork, and not much, just a tiny bit, and then beef. And then I had to take some out of the freezer because I like it meaty. So this is probably about a little over a pound. So I'm going to cook with that. And then I don't know how much of the dressing mix I'm gonna add. I have not actually cooked with this dressing mix in probably, I don't know how many years, because my husband gets grossed out by the mix, so I don't use it, but he's not here. So I said, Ella, do you like Papa's rice dressing? I call it rice dressing, but I'm sorry, it's like dirty rice, but I call it rice dressing. I don't know why. That's just what I always called it. And she said, yeah. So we ran to the store and got this mix. And I'm so excited because I've been wanting to learn how to. The only thing I don't have is, he also uses I think Heinz makes it. And it's like a savory brown gravy mix. Or not a mix, it's actually a gravy. And I don't have that. So I took a little beef stock and I added just a little bit of cornstarch in it. Because I like it. I'm just going to make my own gravy. I like it a little, I don't know if you call it juicy or whatever. But anyway, and the other thing I'm gonna make, you guys know if you've been watching for a while, I always use reshort smoked sausage, pork and beef, the hot one. Today I decided this store has the best boudin. I should have bought some and showed you guys. And sausage. This is pork and beef, jalapeno sausage. And you can actually, let me hold it up close, see the jalapenos in here, so hope it's not. And I'm gonna cook with little onions, and since I can't actually have a barbecue meal, I'm gonna put a little barbecue sauce on here. You could put this in beans, you could eat it with mustard, you could eat it with rice, you could eat it on a bun, any kind of way you want. But in the rice, I was gonna do it in the Instant Pot, but when I decided that I was gonna use the dressing mix, I don't remember how much liquid is in there. So I decided just to cook my rice in advance. And this is hot, but this is 2 cups of medium grain rice. So it shouldn't take long. I'm gonna try to do 2 things at once. I'm gonna turn this one fire on. And I'm just gonna, what I wanna do is kind of brown the sausage a little bit and the onions. And then I'm gonna mix a little bit of this. This is really good on a hot dog bun if you have the slinka sausage, but it's good like this. And I'm gonna mix a little bit of, I have a little bit of this left over that I need to use. And we're just gonna eat it like this tonight. So it's like a real spicy Cajun dinner. But we've been craving it. I have some chicken breast. I thought about doing that. Actually, we have leftover fried chicken tenders that I did in video the other day. And we might just pop those in the air fryer and eat those with this too. Those were really good. I need a video of those because I filmed this. And it is good. And you can do it in the air fryer too, but I haven't tried it yet. And I'm sure you can buy this at a lot of places. And they even have one that says Southern style. So I'm going to add a little bit of garlic in both recipes. This is a garlic, you know, I always chop the garlic in advance, put it in a jar. And we like a lot of garlic. And I don't remember how much salt is in the dressing mix either. So I'm going to add just a pinch of salt to my onions. I'll tell you, those onions just suck up that olive oil. But you don't have to cook them all the way. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my meat. And I have this fire on. Elle's going to have to help me cook this one. Just pour my meat in here. I didn't think I liked, I don't like pork a lot, but actually I like ground pork. Not too much of it, just a little bit. But I'll tell you what, I do love Jimmy Dean sausage, and that's pork sausage. That's also good in rice dressing if you use that. That gives a really good flavor as well. So let me brown this up a little bit. And I'm probably going to season it with, well, I'll just do it right now. A little black pepper. You know, our normal seasoning food. And I'm going to put green onions at the end, which I am growing myself. I'm growing some herbs. Maybe I'll show you one day. Not much, just a little bit. A little olive oil in the other pot. I don't know if you can see this one. I tend to like the pork and beef sausage the best. If I wanted to do this really fast, I could put it on the other burner. I think I'm like, this, it's kind of too big of the stove. Just put a little, the regular, like onion powder, garlic powder. You put your favorite seasonings. And I'm going to probably add a little bit of Cajun seasoning as well. This is my favorite. It's not as salty, but it's a little spicy. And I think I'm just going to, because you know, rice, you have to kind of over-season your meat because you're going to add the rice. And the rice we just barely salted. So you want to keep that in mind. And also my beef stock is salted, so I've got to be careful. So let me brown this, get started on the other one. And I'm sorry if I sound like I'm in a hurry. I'm always in a hurry lately, and I want to make a dessert. I don't know if we'll be able to film that tonight, but I filmed this recipe for these peanut butter and jelly bars, and they are so good. And they have oatmeal in them, so I call them healthy. I'm not gonna. You could actually cook this and just add the rice, and that's dirty rice as well. I'm not going to use all of it. I just want a little bit of the flavor. Now my dad uses the whole thing. I tried to defrost it. It was you buy it frozen, but you have to cook it. And this pot is on high, and it is burning my hand. I made a mess. I'm just going to have to clean this up after I'm done. I'm making a mess. And I think that's all I'm going to put. I can taste it and see, but you can see there's some fat in there. Let me see if I can smell it. I might have to put more. I love this pot. It browns well, it cooks quickly. You can see there's a little bit of liquid already, just from the pork and the beef. I'm gonna actually probably cook the liquid out and let it brown a little bit. You don't have to do that. I'm probably gonna get another spoon to scoop a little bit more of this out. I don't think I put enough. add the whole thing. If I was more experienced with it, I probably would add the whole thing. But I just want a little bit of the flavor, a little bit of the ground pork. I haven't, what I'm going to do is, I like to break this up. Cook this on high a little while, see if I can get a little brown on the meat. And then this is, let me show you what the sausage is doing over here really quickly. And it smells good. You can eat it just like that, probably with a little stock with rice. Ella's browning it for me, and it's going to be so good. I hope it's not too spicy. Anyway, we were too lazy to make chicken, so we're just going to cook sausage. I can get close up to this pot. See, I'm almost burning brown at the bottom, so I'm going to deglaze it with a little beef stock. And turn it down a little bit too. Now, it's not fun cleaning this pot, I can tell you. I probably should have a bigger spoon. I mean, I don't have a recipe exact measurements because, like I said, I haven't made some in a long time. But I do know that I like a meaty one. And I usually make 2 cups of rice to about 1 1/4 pounds of meat. That's usually what I go by. So I'm trying it really low. Oh, this side gets really hot right here. Gotta get that off. But it adds flavor when you let it build that fond at the bottom. It just takes a little patience. And a very hot. See how it's clean at the bottom? I forgot to take you off the close-up. I hope you don't mind. Have they been in close-up the whole time? They were.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, they get to see the pot, huh? I didn't use all the beef stuff.
That sausage is pretty good.
Oh, it's perfection.
What?
It's perfection. Put the sausage in a bowl or something.
Do you want me to like take not pour it in, but take the sausage out?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah. Let me eat this first, and then I'll put it in.
I think that'd be good on a sandwich, like a fold over. Should I taste it on camera? Do I have to do it now and end it?
No, you don't have to do it now.
On top for the picture. To be honest with you, I like it a little bit more hot sauce on it, and I could have used the whole container. And I also, Kitchen Basics is my favorite beef stock. It was hot. But the pork just gives it that little bit of extra flavor and makes it a little moister. I hate that word. But and also that dressing mix is really good. This is a true Cajun dirty rice, in my opinion. That's the one I call it. But I hope you like the recipe. I hope you try it. And you don't have to have that mix to make delicious meat and rice like this. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sticking around. Hopefully I'll make a video pretty soon. And subscribe if you haven't, if you want to. And I'll see you next time. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.
Bye.